Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Chattanooga Weather Desk. I'm your storm tracker, Steve Cooper, and I've been tracking much of your weather this week. This video is actually going to be on my website as well as on the Facebook page. So if you haven't checked out the Chattanooga Weather Desk page, feel free to. It has got all the weather information on there, updated throughout, updated for the extended period, as well as what to expect over the next couple of days. Well, the good news is I told you about the showers and thunderstorms, which was last night and a couple of days before, heading in, which was through Saturday. And now it looks like since the showers and thunderstorms passed, will there actually be some cooler weather is the question. And my answer for that is yes. It looks like we'll possibly see some cooler weather the next couple of days. And it's not going to be as hot, but it's not going to be as cool. So we're going to kind of stay in the medium range of between the 80 and 90 degree temperatures. However, it's not going to be as hot as it was. In other words, the humidity is not going to be up as much as it has been, but it is going to be a very nice forecast coming up that I have for you. So get ready to look for some nice weather and enjoy what is on its way as far as the sunshine and cooler weather we're talking. All right, let me go ahead and start my screen share for you and get this forecast on the road here. Starting off with the latest models for the next 36 hours. The storm system that has made its way off to the south, we have a bit more of an upper level disturbance that's going to move along the side of that. That's coming out of the Ohio Valley. We'll get a good look at that here in a few minutes. But as you can see, it looks like we could see a few more showers and thunderstorms fire up early Tuesday morning. So don't be surprised if you see a bit of a wet Tuesday commute before finally all this drier air you see up near Canada kind of swooping from a northwesterly flow with that drier air out of Canada coming down south and a little bit of moisture still left. It looks like the air is going to drench itself out. So what that does is it's like the air is turning over. You get that turning over point, and that's what causes the air to cool off. And that's the great news. The greatest news that I have for you for right now is expect some cooler temperatures over the next few days. Let's talk about the latest satellite imagery and talk about what we're seeing cloud-wise. Now, earlier we did see some cloud cover move across the region, but now it looks like we're fairly okay. Looks like we're hanging on to some clear skies before the next system rolls in, which is going to be later tonight. Now, I don't expect any severe weather from that storm system, and here's why I say that, because as you can see, here's the next system. You see the band of clouds coming out of Kentucky and moving its way off slowly to the south. There's not really too much interest picking up in the cloud tops, and I could tell that just by looking at the satellite imagery. It does look like we will see a few showers and thunderstorms maybe later tonight and through the day, early tomorrow morning. So don't be surprised, Chattanooga, Tennessee, to hear maybe a couple of thunder boomers, maybe see some lightning, and then it looks like it'll be out of here in no time at all. So that's the good news for now as far as dealing with this activity. Here's the water evaporation imagery. As you can see, this kind of shows, well, this shows the moisture that is left over. And as you can see, there's the blocking ridge that continues to spin its way off to the northeast. It's a bit farther away from the mid-Atlantic and the United States. So what that's going to allow to do is the tropics to moist up. So we're going to have to watch the tropics next couple of weeks for some tropical storm development. I'm not sure about any hurricane development, but I knew that tropical storm development could be possible or is possible. Showers and thunderstorms may form later on tonight and through the day tomorrow morning on Tuesday, along and ahead of this last batch of moisture. And where this darker gray area is, that's where you can actually pick out the cold front as it makes its way off to the south. So get ready, Chattanooga, to see some cooler air. It is on its way. You just have to be a bit more patient before the cooler air gets here. Let's take a look at the northern hemisphere. And this kind of goes all over the United States, cross seas, and a few other regions of interest. And as you can see here, we don't have a lot going on. A couple of active disturbances in the tropics there. We'll have to watch with all that moisture involved, all that turning over the atmosphere. Now, further to the west, there is a couple of interests but it's way far away from the Pacifics as well as the United States. So really not going to be too much of any big deal out in the Lesser Antilles. But as make your way down into Baja California, right on out of the western coast there, it does look like you might, as you go out boating or something, you could see some disturbances affect you. It looks like some tropical storm development back west, but other than that, the rest of the United States is looking good. Now, down in the Lesser Antilles, as you make your way down toward the Philippines, I'm noticing some development of maybe a couple of thunderstorm interests, which may turn tropical for the next probably 3 days. So definitely have to watch that and be aware just in case there is tropical development. Okay, the next stop is going to be looking at the latest lightning data, and this actually tells where the lightning is, where the thunderstorms are, and as you can see, there's not really a whole lot going on along the front. Notice I said tops aren't very big. Well, lightning data is also showing that. Just a few showers, a few thunderstorms could spark off a little bit later tonight. Other than that, I don't think I think that much of the activity we had earlier today is pretty well over. There was a lot of gusty winds in a lot of areas, some trees knocked down in some parts of Chattanooga, but thankfully no tornado was indicated. But there was some really dark clouds that you might have thought one was probably coming. But other than that, it does look like the showers, thunderstorms will be over and done with as we go as we go into Tuesday. Let's go ahead and take a look at the latest frontal position and see where our latest front is. And with that, we'll look at the latest surface analyst. And as you can see, there's the front, as I've told you, right on its track across Ohio. Looks like maybe hanging over Ohio, West Virginia. And then that cold front kind of making its way across the Missouri Boot Heel down into the Tennessee Valley. Very slowly, it looks like that front is going to be very stationary, as it does look like we could see once more maybe a couple of showers and thunderstorms going in through the next 4 days. Don't have to worry about a system one. Look at high pressure. It starts building itself, and see that cooler air coming down from the north. Yes, it's going to feel so great, and I can't wait to get into some details with that cooler air with you as well. I'll go ahead and do that right now. As a matter of fact, then this weather video will be pretty well over, except for the extended forecast I have to show you and maybe my website, and then that's it. But let's look at the temperatures for the rest of this week. For daytime highs, you'll see temperatures near the lower 90s for Tuesday. But then Wednesday, that cool air starts coming down. Look at that. The 90-degree weather starts to seep south. We're talking 80 to 85-degree weather coming across northeast Tennessee, maybe coming into parts of middle Tennessee. But look at this. The Tri-Cities, part of Knoxville, Tennessee there, could see closer to 80 degrees, which puts us about 83 for the high on Thursday. So that's not too bad at all. Going to be some really nice cool weather to get out there and enjoy, and you better do it because pretty soon the heat's going to be back on its way. 80 to 85-degree weather continues through Saturday, and then again on Sunday before the heat returns as we go into Monday and Tuesday. So hopefully not a real bad forecast for you if you love the cooler weather. It does look like we'll see some cooler weather on its way versus the showers and thunderstorms ending as we work our way through the next 24 hours. So that is the good news for now. And the real good news is no more severe weather. Maybe a couple of strong storms during the morning hours on Tuesday. But as far as that, it looks like everything else is going to be fine and dandy and okay. Expect overnight lows to be in the 60s and upper 50s. Folks, I'm glad to report this kind of weather to you. This is what I love about being a weatherman. I love tracking the nice stuff. But when there's naughty stuff, such as you get severe thunderstorms, a couple of tornadoes with that, it can become a very serious problem. It is a serious problem. But for now, enjoy the nice weather out there and plus the next couple of days of cooler weather won't be too bad. So don't forget to tune into my website. It's on Wix. You can find it on Chattanooga Weather Desk there. It's got the current forecast information as well as all the latest radar information and the SPC Storm Prediction Center. So feel free to check it out. Have yourself a nice night and stay safe out there. Keep your eyes to the sky and keep your eyes right here to the Chattanooga Weather Desk. Should anything important come out, I'll definitely let you know that for sure. Have yourself a great night. And despite of any bad weather, folks, have a nice night and God bless you.